Waking up feeling like it's gon' rain. It's sunny out, but it just comes in waves. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Thought the other side was always green. There isn't any color in my dreams. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Maybe just hold me, just hold me. I'm coming back slowly, so slowly. And you ask if I'm always this lonely. How can I tell you something I do not know? Sorry if I'm not in the mood. I don't really have a good excuse. When you ask me if I'm okay, I don't have a lot to say. Can't tell you something I do not know. Maybe just hold me, just hold me. I'm coming back slowly, so slowly.
Say it what you want, say it what you need. Oh, you make all the noise, baby, baby, but then you don't speak. Something hit me last night. Yeah, I was on my usual drive, and suddenly I realized I've been driving down the same streets all my life, looking out the window as a child, but now I'm in the driver's seat. An old friend sent me to speak, and the only thing I know to say is that the days change but the roots stay the same. And all you really have is one shot to find your voice, make a name, use your pain, ignite a flame. Take hold of your life and fight for change. Don't you dare let your light go to waste, cause it really is true what they say. In a second it could all fade away. Music is what you make it. When it's real you can't fake it. Breathing deep, let your soul feel the right path, then you just take it. Imagine finally free, be what you're meant to be. An opportunity takes your hand, says you're coming with me. Oh, how lucky I am to know both the mountains and the city streets. Been up and down 95 a couple too many times. These roads know they never sleep. And the only thing I know to say is that the days change but the roots stay the same. And all you really have is one shot to find your voice, make a name, use your pain, ignite a flame. Take a hold of your life and fight for change. Don't you dare let your light go to waste, cause it really is true what they say. In a second it could all fade away. Just on my usual drive. Yeah, that's all I know. It's how I've learned to survive.
That's my crew. Tell 'em that's my crew. Screaming that's my crew. Baby, that's mine. Baby, that's mine. That's my crew. On a weekday with crew, I'm ready to blow. We make it look real easy, but trust you'll never know. We icing out your freezer. Ain't no diamonds or gold. Set my grills when I'm cheesing. A flow go natural cold. See my wrist, my God. Feed my crib, my God. Baby, all these haters looking like they my God. And it's true, I ride. And it's true, she pop. But I steady mind my business and collect that guap. Ticketing they handle it, but they ain't got a clue. Thinking with that bottom end, so I take breath from you. Players on the lineup, so I think I'll love a few. But never trust a bus, I fin I toss them throughout that crew. Baby, that's my crew. That's my crew. That's my crew. That's my crew. Tell 'em that's my crew. Screaming that's my crew. Baby, that's mine. Baby, that's mine. That's my crew.
Solo, dolo, cause some people let you down. I'm yelling for some loyalty, they never make a sound. I met a few that spoil me, they'll always stay around. Been tryna be a baller, people take it out of bounds. Tryna make it where it counts, stay surrounded by champs. Had to go and think it out, then it happened by chance. From the bottom to the top, like we rolling up rims. Spent a fortune on a dream, burned a hole in my pants, yeah. Constellation got the hottest crew out. Real friends only got a few now. It's real live when we sliding through. We some animals outside the zoo, don't try to crew.
Baby, that's my crew. That's my crew. That's my crew. That's my crew. Tell 'em that's my crew. Screaming that's my crew. Baby, that's
I bought these small mailboxes to send my totes. I was only using flat envelopes to send orders, so I thought it was about time to invest in something more secure to send out the parcels. I designed these labels to close the mailboxes, and I really liked how they turned out. What do you think about it? Just let me know everything in the comments. You saw me figuring out how to fold the tote bag because I wanted it to fit perfectly in the box. I forgot to say that I sold 3 tote bags during the pre-order campaign, so I'm super happy because I thought I wasn't going to sell anyone, honestly. Thank you very much if you are one of these 3 people. Thank you for trusting me and for supporting my work, and I'm really sorry if you didn't receive your tote in one of these boxes. It was just because they were delayed and I wasn't able to send out at the time of your order. Here is the label and the Totezine that I made with lots of love, and I hope that brings extra joy to those who buy my totes. I'm very lucky to be partnershiping with 2 local shops that sell souvenirs, art and other creative products made by local artists, and they will be selling my totes. That is the reason why you saw me trying a different way to fold them. I created a different label also. This way it's easier to be in the shop displays, it takes less space, and they just need to have one in the exhibition. And yeah, that's it.
Ocean not so deep that I could fall in. I didn't care about all of your flaws, and I dream about you from time to time. Then wake up thinking that you're still mine. I look across and expect to see your face, to remember you're 1,000 miles away. Used to lift me up and left, I drifted out to sea. All the nights we danced away till morning. I miss the days that it was you and me. And I dream about you from time to time, then wake up thinking that you're still mine.
So there is something that I want to share with you. I received an order in Etsy. Normally, you know that I print the invoice and send it to the customer with the package, but suddenly I received a kind of light in my head, and I was thinking like, why should I print the invoice if I have the email of the customer, because that's visible on the part of orders at Etsy, so I just can send it by email and stop wasting paper and ink. Because probably most of the people will throw the invoice away. I won't be printing no more invoices anymore, so I will be sending by email. But you know how I am, I like to spice things up and I like to make my life difficult. So I want to create like an icon or illustration to put on the email, something calling out to why they are receiving the invoice by email, you know what I mean? I to discover what I'm going to do, but I have an open order that I need to send in the next 2 or 3 days. If you haven't thought about this, which is totally legit, because I also didn't, please don't print your invoices anymore. Just make a cute email and send it to your customers, because this was a great idea. I am so sad and so ashamed that I haven't thought about that before. So shame on me. I'm going home. Sorry. Just think about that, okay? So here is the design. So here is the name of the shop. Or I wanted to keep it quite simple. Also say why, make it clear why I am sending this, so that I don't want to print the invoices. I also decided to join a special thank you note. I have included here in the bottom my social media contacts. This is it. So I already made like a test, so I've sent it to my mom's email and it's like this. So I think it turned out really cool. I'm so sad that this would be perfect if you would click here and this would work as links, but that's not possible at the moment. But yeah, I think it's cool. I really like it, especially my self-portrait. I think it's done. So I really can't wait to start sending this cute little thing by email to all of you guys who order from my shop. But let's keep up working because I have a lot of things to do. Yeah, as always. But still have here my cup of coffee. Give me strength. See ya. June has already started, but this first week I solved pending things from last month.
Before writing down June's month in my desk calendar, I wrote down the main goals for this month that are also the big main tasks that I have to do. So after making my priority list of the main tasks, I wrote down all the subtasks I had to do, even randomly as it came to my mind, and then prioritized these again. I also count the time, hours I would probably have each day to work, but I wasn't able to define how many hours for each task because for me that's difficult to do. I always have things coming up in the middle. Sometimes I work overnight to compensate for some unforeseen things happening during the day. But overall, knowing more or less how much time I would have each day helped me to check it if I would be able to finish my big tasks at the date I set. This way I could mark the important dates on my calendar. I'm not very strict about these dates unless I already announced it publicly. I don't deserve to make that pressure on myself. Besides that, it doesn't help me work faster or better. They are more like a flexible deadline. I know that I have to do my best to fit the schedule, but if I can't for some reason, it's just okay. Sorry if this was boring for you. I'm sharing this because I know there are some things that look quite obvious, but sometimes we just can't figure it out at the time or by ourselves, and the experience of others can open our horizons. I think like this, maybe share this, one of three things can happen. First, nothing happens. Second, someone can relate with, or third, you can improve your way of doing things based on my experience. And who knows, you can also share with me some tips and tricks on how to set up your calendar and monthly tasks. So now it's time to prepare a giveaway, my first giveaway. So let's do this.
Trouble than you ever wanted. Sweep it under your bed and try to forget, but it won't